No. No. What have I done? What have I done? No. No. As if it couldn't get worse. On the trail back home. Timmy as well. No. Please. I tried. I didn't. Ah! I need to make this right. What's up, buddies? My name is Mypowerbob, and I am sick with guilt. You see, in the last episode, 3 of my lovely, innocent pets sadly perished away in a fight against the dark. 2 by my own hand, and 1 to defend me. And I can't sleep. I keep thinking about how horrible that situation is, how horrible I've been treating all my animals. I mean, look at this. I got all my cows here in this pen that is just way too small for all of them. There's way too many for them. They need to be free. And then, of course, we got my lovely donkey over here, Monkey Kong, who's just been tied up to this here fence for ages with barely anything to call a roof over his head. Poor thing. Over here, I have skeleton horses that I've no idea what to do about. There's even more than last time now. And even the gnome trader that so graciously visited me to sell me mending books. His llamas are just been standing here, tied up to the wagon for I don't know how many episodes. You poor things. Are you even being fed? I mean, what? I'm a monster. I can't just keep going like this. I have to do something for these animals. I have to build them homes. You see, it's time that I take a little bit of a break from the inside of my dwarven kingdom and start, polishing, detailing, decorating the surrounding area of it. This here immediate outer, yard, I guess. It's so empty and lacking of something. And then there's the farmland over here as well. There's only one house. They're lonely. They need way more farms. So yeah, that's what today's episode is going to be about. And to start it off easy, as a warm-up, I'm going to build a little bit of a stable. Both for Monkey Kong and maybe the llamas or skeleton horses, and even wandering travelers that want to visit the kingdom and need a place to put their horse quickly away. So, this here looks like a pretty good area. Let's just get right into it. And as we're getting right into it, I am, just for fun, going to talk a little bit about this here building. You see, the building was, kind of inspired by the stables that you find in Skyrim that are, right outside the city, and possibly in lore is where you store your horse as you're visiting the city, if not you, at least like the NPCs would. And then of course just built it into the hill, just like I did with the houses on the farmland on the other side of this same hill. And then, I also got some inspiration from other places, namely The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and, well, I guess Tears of the Kingdom as well. You'll see what I mean about that. You'll get it instantly when you see it. And then you in here. Come on. Oh, I can just... Aha! Quick. Ah! There we go. Then you can go in here. Oh, you guys really went adventuring, huh? Ah, come on. Come on. You're just being overdramatic right now. And the last one. Ow. There's no need for that. Great. And just like that, we're done. Actually, let's get this eyesore out of the way. There. Now it's done. Now, you may say to me, Mypowerbob, why didn't you put Monkey Kong in one of the pens? Well, that is because, my dear friends, I've long been pondering over my role in this world. What am I? Am I just some sort of ethereal being, a god of a kind that constructs the world piece by piece before the very eyes of its inhabitants? Or am I a person, a character in this universe with a specific role to play? I've created many characters in my lore already. The first king of Orheaven, Runir Honeybeard, and his brother, of course, Lance. And I've depicted other characters that are currently nameless, such as the current king of the dwarves, as well as the current king of the gnomes. But who am I in this world? Both as a human character and as my current dwarven look. Are these separate people? Do I merely guide the hand of the average, struggling, surviving citizen of this world? And then it hit me, you know? I mean, the placement of this house here and now the stables right over there, right in front of the kingdom. I mean, obviously or rather the dwarf that you're looking upon right now, is the guy who works at the stables. I'm Steedmaster. You know, it's as simple as that. Ain't that right, Monkey? So, for that reason, Monkey Kong here will not be, you know, placed in one of these guest pens. No, you're gonna get your own house. And I think that's fitting to just build it right here, next to mine. Alright, we moved the mailbox, we grabbed some dirt, and let's see. Maybe something like that, and then we can put 2 fences. Can you? Oh, you can jump over. Nice. Cool. Trying to keep, you know, the same style that I already used for my own house. Look, he's jumping with joy. Oh, he's really happy with this. And then, of course, we're 1 slab short. And it's raining. But lucky for me, I've installed some resource packs since the last episode, which means that rain is... I mean, it's not that much rain compared to how it used to be. Let's get some windows in here. No, that just looks bad. The reality is that I'm very certain that the roof is the problem. It's kind of better, but... Monkey, don't you eat the deep slate tiles just because they're laying there. I know they might look yummy, but I got a block of hay for you. You eat that instead. Ah! Dang! Ah! Oh boy, this is about to look even worse. No, it's a little better, actually. Yeah. Probably not. That's probably dangerous. What if you, I don't know, ate it? trial and error, really. That's, I mean, that's the heart of building, so maybe we should get you a friend. I know I've seen a white horse, or almost white horse, somewhere up here on the top of our heaven. I did say top, didn't I? Oh no, that's the white one. I don't know, this feels like a middle of the road speed, maybe on the slower side? How's your jump? Oh, how's your jump? Oh, thank the World Crafter we got out of that. You're the most mid horse I've ever had. I think I'm just gonna call you mid. Is that rude? Is that rude of me? Look, monkey, I got you a friend. Oh, look at that. Haha, love at first sight, hubba hubba. Right, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. I've got other stuff to do. I mean, I don't know, probably make some kind of path over to the stables here. I mean, I'm not gonna drive a car over here, so it doesn't need to be even all the way. I mean, it's a well-used road, I think. Like, not only by me, but travelers and the like would probably come from that direction as well to get to our heaven. So, like, naturally they would travel past here, so someday I might need to make a path here as well, but probably not now. These shouldn't, like, stand in the way of the aforementioned travelers that are coming and going by. Yeah, that's a good enough space for them to travel by. Like, they're not driving cars either, so when they're coming here, they're going to see the horse first and then the statues of Runer and Lance second. I got myself a name tag with a name, and so, henceforth, this here white horse shall now be known as Fabius Minimus. So yeah, now everything stable related is finished. Got Monkey and Fabius, a little private stable next to my house, and a path over to this here official or heaven visitors stables with a giant horse statue to guide the travelers, saying, "Hello, this here is where the horses are. This, for some reason, this is the official voice of the horse statue." Don't look at me, blame the horse! So yeah, it's a great little warm-up for what I'm going to be building later in the episode. And, I mean, I guess it's kind of occupied right now, so I should probably find another place for these skeleton horses. I mean, no regular person would be riding these, really. There should probably be some undead army that I should build somewhere, so maybe I'll stuff them away in the walls. But these guys, these can stay. They're Mantis llamas. So yeah, by now you probably noticed a few changes here to me and this world. First off, yes, I'm wearing armor trims. And thus, of course, the armor dwarves over here have some armor trims on their display armors as well. You know, I went adventuring and found a few trims. It was nothing big. But another thing is that I have installed, you know, quite a few resource packs to just try to change a little bit the look of my world. Notably, the leaves now have, like, leaves poking out of the block itself. Kind of, you know, makes forest and trees more dense, more bushy, like... I almost want to say fluffy. Yeah, I know, don't cancel me, but they kind of are. And then, I also made the sun and the moon 3D, just for fun. I mean, the sun is kind of boring, it's just completely white, but when the moon shows up, oh boy, that's beautiful. Oh, peeking behind a cloud. And you can see it. There it is. It looks like it has eyes for some reason. It's Majora's Mask moon. Oh no! Run! Oh, and also another pack that makes stars just twinkle a little bit. Kind of beautiful, in a way. As beautiful as you can make Minecraft without shaders. It's mostly just, you know, minor stuff, like randomized bookshelves that kind of, you know, makes the world more varied, food now shows the amount of food that it gives, and I also got a pack that enhances text to be twice as high quality, so they're easier to read. And yeah, as usual, you can find all that stuff in the description of this video. But on a more personal side, I've done a little bit more work on the dwarf's texture, notably ropes. That's just that's what they're supposed to be, like a rope belt and then just small rope wristbands, something. I went ahead and just upgraded my own skin as well to be in that same kind of style. I mean, having a little bit of fun with it, really. And so yeah, I've updated almost every single job there is, except for these two, to a little bit more unique. But I mean, coming up with something that's different from the vanilla villager job costumes, it's hard. I mean, they're perfected already. So, I mean, I know what all these jobs are, but you maybe don't, and that's just how it's going to be, I guess. I'm probably going to update them more, do some more work on them. I know, like, the cleric here, not really happy with it. It's still an ongoing process, and it's nowhere near done. So yeah, that's the Fantasy Villagers update. Still not ready for release, but, you know, we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. And speaking of getting somewhere, it's time that we get on over here to the Dwarven Farmland, because all of this here open area and hold area that I have to fill in is soon going to become sprawling with life, full of villagers, dwarves, and animals of every kind. You, sir, are going to be in jail. I mean, there's no other way about it. I'm capturing these guys, taking away their freedom. So yeah, it's time that the dwarves here of Orheaven get their food production going. You know, you can't only eat bread. You need some more varied foods in their diet. So let's just start this massive building project.
Step out into the sunlight, emerging from the past, to breathe the breezy morning air at last.
We walk the sunken highways, we wander ridden roads, the emptiness becoming our abode.
We're starting over, build something new. We've been a long, long time waiting, but we made it through. We're starting over, red, white, and blue. It's a brand new American dream for me and you. These West Virginia wildwoods across a world of waste, a garden with no fences and no gates.
We're building on the ashes, we're lighting up the towns. Our reclamation day has come around.
We're starting over, build something new. We've been a long, long time waiting, but we made it through. We're starting over, red, white, and blue. It's a brand new American dream for me and you.
Hello, and welcome back to the post-build part. I'm standing here on top of my windmill and just staring out on this wonderful little village, really, that I've built here. See, people are out working, you know, the new residents have moved in. For some reason I can see the villagers, but not the animals in the same area. That's somewhat odd. There they are. We got a few different farms here, all, you know, useful for different reasons. Up here we got a chicken farm with a coop even for the chickens to live in. Are there any chickens here? Ah, yes, there they are. And you know, in here, I got some fresh eggs. Then as you can see here, we got sheep with a little bit of a workstation outside here and kind of hilly area they've dug into to create a sort of barn. And, you know, as always, a Hobbit hole-inspired house in a hill, which is just, you know, pretty standard house design I've already used many times, just sorting the different elements around in different combinations for all the different houses here. Because as well, we got the cows over here with even some apple trees. And just, once again, workstation, barn, the usual stuff. There's even a swing over here in sort of the middle of the farmland. We got this guy here with his rabbit farm. And, oh, there's one of them. And I think it just escaped. Wait. It did. Huh. I should have thought that one through. Come back here. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Come back here. Oh no. No, stop. Rabbits are horrible to catch. And with all the grass around, even worse. Oh my world, crafter. Come on. I think, you know, in this last few episodes we've discovered a lot of like bugs in the AI of the mobs, but I think rabbits are like a little bit extra bugged. It seems like they get stuck on regular blocks all the time for some reason. But yeah, I've been trying, you know, to right in front of him as well. If you tell the others, I'll shave your beard. That's the most shameful thing you can do to a dwarf. I'll shave your beard if you tell the others about that. We got 2 more rabbits. Make them count. So yeah, as you can see, I've tried, you know, build up a little bit of a higher wall so that the rabbits can't jump out of them. But you know, they're slippery people. The guy's name is Tolson, by the way, it's his farm. And just over here, next to the wheat farm I built several episodes ago, we got Stoneleaf Farm. As in the same people who run the Stoneleaf's green shop back in the mountain. And up on front, we are greeted with no entry if you are or are associated with Farmer Tolson. And this is because one of the things they farm here is carrots. Just try to like sprinkle in a little bit of, you know, conflict in this village. You know, try to expand the character of this world and its inhabitants. You know, it's the little things. Among that, they also got, you know, potatoes and a cart they seem to be loving very much, and they have beetroots and a custom tree, yet another one. And you know, still not happy with custom trees. There's just something about them that I can't comprehend. It's the leaves, I think. I can't make the leaves look natural. And then for the last 2, we head over here to Lumlum Farm, where they like to climb the hill and also farm pumpkins, as well as a little bit of a hobby in, you know, tending to flowers. And thus the last one we have over here. I tried to fly gracefully, but alas, I am not a graceful man. We got... Oh, I forgot to name this farm. Oh well, that's fine. We got pigs. It's a pig farm, as you could probably guess from all the mud laying around and stuff, and it's a little bit of a butcher hut. There's one of the butchers. Outside table here to have like, you know, summer dinners at or something. There's a barn for the pigs, and on top of that, a wind vane? I don't know if that's the name of, or if that's even how it's pronounced, but yeah, a wind vane of a ender dragon. So yeah, that's basically this here Deskant Hobbiton that I've built. And now all the dwarves in the kingdom should be getting a little bit more food. And then there's this area over here that I've, you know, cleared out, but that's for the next episode. For now, there's a few other things left to do in this episode. And the first of those 2 things that are going to happen here is the lore segment. Let's go!
There are few who know the tales of this world. I am one of those few, and I am here to tell them. It's been remarked by some that dwarves' only real passion is for digging holes. A rather unfair misconception, although an understandable one considering their religious beliefs. But dwarves also carry a liking for the simple life. While their care for things that grow and the creatures of the wild isn't exactly at the level of elven love, many dwarves still choose to live a farmer's life on the surface world. After all, if the stories are to be believed, this was once upon a time the only life dwarves really lived. Their love for digging can still be seen in their homes being indented in their local hills. And while many would still be skeptical about dwarven-grown produce, they would be just as surprised to find dwarven cuisine can be fantastically delicious. After all, their knowledge of stone and the earth naturally stretches to a knowledge of good dirt as well, and above all, a love for good food. Dwarves are fascinating creatures, and while their foods are indeed intriguing, the real interesting tale is about their brewing of drinks, which I will tell you all about next time.
So, with nothing else left to say, thank you all so much for watching this video. Please come again next time, and that was too close, I'm sorry. But I just love you too much. Mwah.
And like a mushroom cloud we rise and spread over each road and mountain range.